Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from Chara, who wanted any mass-produced Federation mobile suit with the number 9 on the shield, and whatever colors I felt like. So we have got the Gym Striker, which I haven't run in forever, in whatever colors I could think of, and the number 9 is on the shield, so... I'm running it with the 100mm machine gun, which I also hadn't used in a while. It's doing a pretty good job. But yeah, Striker is still pretty good. I haven't run it in a long time. Still one of Maelstrom's favorites, I believe. So, but yeah, it's good. It was one of the first things in GBO2 to have a multi-weapon melee combo, which I may or may not actually get to show off. Well, I'm just about to. Especially since, well, multi-weapon, multi-target melee combo it turned out, because that Pal Rider Cav got in front of me after I was trying to chase down that other person. So, cavalry is now coming up. It's behind me, so... I believe that's our Almazaku that just took down the other person. And I'm running down the cavalry as best I can. And there it is. It's in, I think it popped Hades from the look of the color scheme, which is good, because that means it has lower defense, so I can do more to it. There's Gym Ground, which is about to die. It has died. And I should just have moved in with melee, but I was being a little bit timid, to be honest, with my 500 hit points. My 300 hit points. My about to be 0 hit points, but if I can get that Pale Rider first, well, you know, mutually assured destruction, it's something. And here we go, so... yeah, so far not too bad. Already gotten 2 kills, already been killed. You know, that's not bad for raid territory, honestly. 2162 to 2020. It's a solid start. And yeah, I forgot we're running a 2-raid team, which, you know, Friday nights, quick matches. I think I did this Friday night. I'm not sure if there's anybody else, you know, from the usual, group on the other team, or if this was when I was queuing on my own beforehand. Regardless, yeah, it was not a bad Friday. A little bit shorter than most, but just, yeah, some days you have more patience, more patience for this game than others. I think that's, you know, that's kind of the double-edged sword of daily, you know, the daily goals on these games, which is that sometimes it pushes you to play when you're not really in a mood to play, which is why I'm glad that after over a year of their existing, nobody really seems to be in a hurry to do anything about the AV rooms. I appreciate that, and I hope that remains like official policy for, you know, the foreseeable future, just because, yeah, it's, you know, there has to be a way, there has to be some kind of, you know, how do I put it, some kind of concession to reality, that some days you're just not in the mood to, you know, grind out 2 wins and 2 space rounds with, you know, against an enemy team when, sometimes it is just not working for you. I managed to sneak in a kill around our Freet there, and now I'm just trying to find an inn, and did not get it because I think that was the Gym Ground Weapons Rack, or Gundam Ground Weapons Rack. Yeah, just, you know, bullseyed me pretty good, so... yep, time to respawn and see what I can do from there. And, yeah, we're only about 500 points ahead, but we are ahead, so that's something. And we're just, you know... I'm gonna say you know a lot probably tonight, because... the one thing I did get out of Friday night, besides a couple of decent rounds to run, was a really bad sinus headache. And just, yeah, I was out of it all Saturday. It's Sunday now, and I'm still not at maximum brainage. So, yeah, expect a little bit more and you know than even usual. Every once in a while I try to get those out of my vocabulary, but then I have to record when I'm brain dead, and it does not leave. It will never leave. But neither will Butt. So, all right, yeah. So yeah, it's you know, it is apparently a Rob's Verbal Tics Greatest Hits episode today, but and we are now about 700 points behind. Again, that's not huge, so we can hopefully get it back. But I remember this going fairly well, so hopefully I'm right. 3 minutes remaining. I'm about to respawn, hopefully, help the rest of the team. And get a few more kills in there, ideally. I had a round before this that was pretty good in the striker, but I hadn't gotten colors set up, and I hadn't gotten... I think I'd forgotten to put the number on the shield, so that, had to wait for... to do it again with, the actual request. So, yeah. Okay. Brain, come on. 2.5 minutes left. We now have the lead again. We managed to wipe the enemy team, it looks like, and we're just waiting for them to spawn in on us so we can keep fighting. And let's see. Oh, somebody's coming up the way. It looks like a Night Seeker. Might be a Night Seeker. Okay, I'm getting neutral against it, I think. So yeah, it's got to be a Night Seeker too. And there were just a few too many enemies for me to be taking head on there, so I dropped back to get with the team, and now hopefully I can just support the Ifrit a little bit and not block its dodge, which is good support in and of itself right there. Sometimes, I had some rounds earlier. I've been trying to get a good round with Miyazaku. I have not managed it yet, but. Just sometimes there are rounds where just people manage to get right in front of you as you're about to land a stun or a kill, and it's just so frustrating. But, I had a few okay rounds. I want to get something better, so I'm going to keep on that. There's the Tail Rider Cab. It is in Hades, and I just messed up. So once I have run down this Tail Rider or died, I will send sorry. I died. I will send sorry. We are about 700 points down. Yep, it is a Night Seeker 2, and it got me, so... And, let's see, yeah, and I'm pretty sure the Night Seeker 2 is what is gunning down our gun tank at the moment, or gun cannon, because it has twin submachine guns like the Pixies, except probably just a little bit better as a sub-weapon than the Pixies' main guns, so it's pretty substantial against supports. Of course, most raids at this point are pretty scary to any support, so... We've been talking about how it really is time for, there to be some kind of equivalent to the heavy attack skill for, and, the assault booster overhaul for support. Something to give them just a little bit more survivability against raids. Because raids are kind of the glass cannon kind of thing. They're meant to do a lot of damage or die, or both. And, okay, we're going to win. Not thanks to me, but I'm at least keeping the Jim Cold goofy till the end, so not bad. Yeah, I think it was an okay round, and the colors are kind of goofy, but I kind of like them anyway. And let's see, I wound up with top score at 2506. I was also top diversion, so I was on screen for people more than anybody else, so 6 kills, 4 deaths, not bad for a raid I haven't used in at least a year, so... That is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! So yeah, what I was starting to say before the wrap-up is... We've been talking about what could be done to make supports just survivable. Because against those power attacks, just getting one hit by raids is becoming more and more of a thing, and I understand that's the idea. That's part of how they want raids to function. But I feel like supports just are, if you don't have a team that's going to actually support you, it's just not worth it these days. So I feel like something needs to be done. One of the thoughts I had is maybe just raise the defense cap for supports by, 10 points, 15 points. Make the top defense ratings available on supports set 60%, 75%, something like that. Alternately, expand their hit point pool drastically. Just something to make them more survivable. Because just... they're kind of... I mean, in some cases, they're literally tanks. So, it just... Yeah, the supports need something, and I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing what that will be, because I'm sure they're thinking about it.